Day 466. So today was supposed to be some outside work, on top of me doing just a little bit of inside kind of housework and, of course, my actual work. But as breaks, go out and do stuff, and then in the evening, get out and, I need to get on the roof and do, a couple little paint jobs there. And I want to stain my table and benches because they're pretty much, you got to do that once a year. Otherwise it loses all stain, and then it starts like degrading the wood. So you want to stain and you want a cover coat. Unfortunately, it started raining, and it pretty much rained throughout the day. So it has stopped raining, but it's also nighttime. So I started doing little things throughout the day. And then I got off a meeting at, like 5 o'clock, and I just went to town I was like, I am not going to really sit down or do anything until, at least 10. And so I just kept moving and kept doing things around my house. And my house looks a lot more organized than it did a couple hours ago. So I didn't really do anything specifically physical. A lot of like picking up and moving stuff from one place to another. I did sweep my house, and tomorrow or Thursday I'll like clean the floor. I know I need to do it more often, but I've been kind of lazy about my housework, because I've been focusing on the bigger project of getting my house painted. And while there are still one or two touch-ups that I need to do, I couldn't do them today. So, I've got a list in my mind of things I want to get done before I have house guests, which I, haven't had in a while, and or have someone who like physically comes in the house that's not an HVAC guy. And so, yeah, so I'm glad where I'm at. I mean, there's definitely still, pockets of disorganization or, random, like, this hasn't been touched for a couple of years. Maybe I should go through it and see what I want to keep and what I'm going to throw away, right? But it's definitely a lot better than what it was. And so don't know what I'll be when I step on the scale. Ideally, I'm looking for 1.6 for, on average for the next two weigh-ins, to get that under 5, under 295, because I've got 4 more rounds of fasting, and I'd like to get it done in 3 and actually get down to 175, but who knows how this will go. I mean, I'm really happy with the 5.8. It kind of makes sense in that I kind of have to do more to get that extra mile right now, but I'm able to maintain at a higher fast eating ratio, right? Like I was able to maintain earlier in the year, between 20 and, or between 200 and, 220, 225, I was able to maintain that kind of ratio, with a 9-5, whereas eating for 9 days and fasting for 5, and being active all my eating days. But I wasn't really able to lose any weight. And so, going to the opposite where I'm doing 5.8, it really is pushing the boundaries of losing weight. And so hopefully I can knock off some pounds. And then after I hit the weight loss challenge, I can then go on to do another maintaining couple of rounds, and then do another weight loss round. So kind of not necessarily dieting per se, but kind kind of steps, right? Plateau, down, to get to my final goal, because I do need to learn how to plateau and I need to learn how to manage myself at that level. So anyways, we'll see how tomorrow goes.